What are you telling me, my people? It's your boy Jason out here, man. Welcome to the BALASHOW. Of course, the title is below. Benjamin Sesko chooses Leipzig over Arsenal. Of course, man has signed a new contract itself to amid interest from Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United. Boy, I can't lie. It's not even. I'm not really disappointed because I'm not really a big fan of him. But Benjamin Sesko, a profile of the player, he plays for RB Leipzig. You know, and he's one of those players where he has came to attention of several top clubs such as Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United. And in recent reports here, they kind of said that, we are actually close to signing the player itself. Oh, amid interest from Arsenal. We are close to sealing the deal. And we're thinking about the 55 million release clause as well, man. And it's one of those things, it's one of those things where I'm not really too sure of this guy. I'm not really too sure of this person in terms of taking our club forward because Arsenal, they really need a striker itself, and some moments in games actually evidence that we really need a striker. For example, Arsenal against West Ham, the 2-0 loss against West Ham, the 2-1 loss against Fulham, several draws that we actually had, we couldn't really unable to break the deadlock, especially in the Champions League, man. Do I really want Benjamin Sesko at the Bernabeu against Madrid? No, I don't. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've seen him I haven't seen him really that much times. I only seen him 2 times, and both were against Madrid, and he was absolutely trash. Because the amount of chances that he actually had in the plate, boy. And the question for Arsenal Football Club, do you really think that? Do we really need a striker that needs developing at this stage of the process? Because it's been 4 years, we haven't won a trophy, and look at these clubs. I know for a fact there's no world class strikers out here, but there's a lot of options in the Premier League, that has been there, like Ivan Toney, with the likes of Ollie Watkins, with the likes of quite a few other people that has been there. Yeah, there's a lot of options out there. We can actually just fulfill in that striker role. Victor Gokares at Sporting Lisbon. I'm not a big fan of Victor Offerman, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, because every time I've seen him play, this guy, he's Bambi on ice, man. But he had a stellar season that actually won Napoli their first league title in 30 years or something. But yeah, man, honestly, let's just actually kind of get into this report, where I'm gonna look into this report where of the Sesko deal. Actually, looking forward into that. Yeah. So Benjamin Sesko has kind of agreed a RB Leipzig contract extension. Yeah. It's not. He's already been there. Yeah. So Benjamin Sesko is set to sign a new contract with RB Leipzig after snubbing interest from Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United. So the highly coveted 21-year-old striker has a 55 million release clause. I know it's a bargain in today's generation because strikers are in demand, man. You see all these Gyökeres for 90 million, Osimhen for 110 million release clause. Bro, I know it's ridiculous at the moment, but you have to pay the release date, man. It's mad. But Sesko travels to Germany today with Slovenia's national team and wanted to make a swift decision over his future ahead of the European Championships. It comes after Slovenia boss Matic Cech. Matic Cech actually kind of where is he? Who is keen to avoid potential distractions ahead of the tournament. And Sesko's agent, uh, Elvis Brazanovic, has now communicated to relevant parties that frontman is staying put this summer. His new deal will include a gentleman's agreement with Leipzig, which may be enable Sesko to move to pastures for a fair price in the future. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally, yeah, because Sesko's agent was at our games against Chelsea and Manchester United. I'm like, come on, bro. Benjamin Sesko's agent's been there actively kind of watching the game, actually trying to negotiate the price or negotiate the player out of the move. And it's one of those things where I'm interested in terms of his goal output. His goal output is kind of is mad. Benjamin Sesko. Obviously he is not prolific whatsoever, He is 21 years of age. I'm going to share my screen again. He's 21 years of age. Benjamin Sesko. So he's still like, yeah, he's still 21 years of age, yeah. So with RB Salzburg, he scored 21 goals in 55 games. Leftering is like, he was on loan to a Swedish team or something. 22 games in 44 games. And then for RB Leipzig last season, he scored 14 in 31. So I'm looking at this, yeah. I can't lie. I'm looking at this. Do you know what? He's only 21 years old and he's only been there to develop. Like, but then again, Premier League is a different kettle of fish, you know? It's a different kettle of fish where you get eaten up. But then again, he has that physicality. He's very strong, very tall, very commanding in the box as well. And it's one of those things where we kind of need that. I don't know if we kind of need that presence because Kai Havertz is here. He's done his job as a striker itself, but at the same time, we desperately need a striker. We definitely need a gunman where that changes games. You get it? And yeah, I don't know if he fits a profile. Like I haven't really seen much of him, but it's a shame that we kind of already lost our first target, which is like. But then again, like there's several options like Dovbyk. I heard that he's signing on for Atletico Madrid. I'm surprised that none of the Premier League teams are not up for it. Victor Gyökeres, that link has gone quiet. And we linked to flipping Solanke, bro. 65 M's for flipping Giraffe. That I'm not gonna lie, he had a decent season, yeah. I can't lie, he had a decent season. But he is not the type of person who would take us to the next level. And to get us to the next level, I want to see world-class players, man. And people actually told me, like, oh, Champions League football, man, in the horizon. Champions League football, this, Champions League, this, that. Bro, I need Champions League football, man. It's one of those things where, I mean, Champions League football, they need world-class players. I really need world-class players, man. And right now, we haven't really got world class players in our squad. Like I know Saka is kind of getting there with the goals and assists. Martin Odegaard is getting there, but they're kind of like nearly men. Like Declan Rice is there, nearly there. He's not world class, but we need world beaters. We need a game changer in the squad, man. And yeah, honestly, like I am a little bit, it's a little bit off putting, man. It's a bit off putting. But it's one of those things where it's the start of the transfer window. Let's see what's Eddie cooking. Let's see what's Arteta doing. Because, it's a big season for Arteta next year, This coming year is a big season. Because, of course, I'm Arteta out, man. I can't lie. I'm still not convinced. Like, what people will say, like, oh, man, he took us to the grave, from the grave to, like, where we are. We're competing. But, yes, we're competing. This good news that, like, I'm happy to see that we're competing. But at the same time, like we need trophies, man. Like Manchester United had a shit season. Like they finished 8th, but they still won the FA Cup. Liverpool, they finished below us and they still won the Carabao Cup. Boy, I want to see armpits in the air, man. I want some trophies, man. But boy, Mikel Arteta, man, you're still on thin ice, man. I can't lie. Edu, get your act together. What I want this summer, I want a centre back for Saliba, backup centre back. We need a left back as well. Left back because Zinchenko is not good enough. 2 midfielders if Partey goes. He might get sold. 2 centre midfielders. 1 number 6 predominantly, and 1 backup 8. Or even a backup to Odegaard as well, because we don't have that much creativity other than Odegaard itself. And we need a right winger for Saka itself. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of talk of Johan Bakayoko as well. And a striker. We need a striker, top quality striker, Prem proven. In my personal opinion, I want Alexander Isak, man, or Ivan Toney up front, man, for Arsenal Football Club, man. But yeah, it is what it is. We have a lot of work to do. Arsenal, show me some ambition, man. I can't lie. We need ambition in this football club. And we lacked that for a couple of years. Hence why we haven't won the title for 20 years, man. But boy, we need some ambition, bro, at this club. And honestly, yeah, it is what it is. But honestly, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Subscribe to the BALASHOW and I'm out. Jeez.